Bug's Life is a bit of a weird one for me. As a kid, I didn't really enjoy this film, and 20 years on, is it better now? Let's find out.
Alright, that's it! Everybody!
I mean, from watching it today, I literally banged it on today for the very first time in such a long time. It might have been 20 years, it might have been earlier than that, I'm not so sure. But what I do know is, it's not half bad. What I mean by that is, it's pretty average, your normal animated film, nothing special, but not the worst I've ever seen. Like I once thought it was. Because people aren't talking about it enough. I think there's a reason why people don't talk about it enough, because it lacks the thing that makes Finding Nemo, Incredibles, Cars, Shrek 1, Shrek 2, some of the greatest animation movies of all time work. And I don't know what it's missing exactly. Could it be that the story isn't as powerful as those that I've just mentioned? Is it because it doesn't gain, I don't know, it doesn't keep people engaged throughout the entirety of the film? Possibly. Is it because the characters aren't as entertaining? Maybe. And I think it's a combination of all of that. I don't think it has the same appeal, and I don't think it had the marketing that Toy Story, Cars, all those had when I was a kid. We have a huge announcement. At 8 PM or 3 PM Eastern Time, you will be able to check out our brand new movie review. But you're questioning, how do I get alerted to that movie review? Easy. Press the subscribe button. And 2, hit that notification bell so you're alerted to all the brand new content that we create. And also, you might be thinking, how do you determine the next movie review? Easy. We put out a poll weekly where we determine the next movie review. And if you have any suggestions of what movie reviews you want to see on the channel, then comment them down below and they might be included within the next week's poll. The story is literally Flix, the main ant, messing up all the time. Constantly pissing off all the other ants that are working their asses off, trying to do stuff, and he's this inventor type of character and keeps fucking around and just won't do his job that he should do. Or he's trying to do his job and he keeps making it worse. Literally the whole reason why this movie exists is because he messes up this massive food haul that they managed to collect for the grasshoppers, in which is a sort of payment to basically leave them alone. It's literally, they're being bullied to collect all this amount of food, which reminds me a lot of Over the Hedge, which was made in 2006, so that one takes a lot of the plot from what A Bug's Life is. That's not a bad thing, because I think Over the Hedge sort of made it better and put their own twist in there. And then it's like the turning point where Flix is like, no, I'm going to go find someone to help us with this problem. He then manages to find circus creatures and somehow manages to convince the rest of the clan that, no, these are not circus folk. These are actually warriors. These are like pure, the Furious Six out of Kung Fu Panda, and manages to convince them that they have this aura. But they're not. They literally entertain people and that's their job. That lie doesn't pay off entirely, but they managed to come up with a plan to help get rid of their grasshopper problem in a massive bird, because they know that Hopper is afraid, who is a big boss, is afraid of birds, and which is understandable because they eat the fuck out of you if you're a tiny creature, and everything just seemed to fit. But what I would say about the story is very predictable. You knew where it was going to go. You knew that, again, Flix was going to fuck up somewhere. And you knew that the whole lie would fall in front of everyone's eyes, because in all fairness, that wasn't going to work in convincing the clan and convincing everybody. When their cover gets blown, it's sort of like, now you can't put the genie back in the bottle, but then the grasshoppers are left there standing there holding their unit at the same time, because they were promised all this food that they can't collect because they haven't been collecting it, because they've been plotting and scheming to come up with this plan, but then they divert from the plan and uses their original plan into nearly full success, but then they have to use a real bird. It's one of those. The story is very predictable. The ending is very predictable. Flix and the princess getting together, who then becomes the queen. Is it entertaining? Yes. Do you have some fun in this? Yeah. Is it predictable? Yes. But what I would say about this film is, even though it's one of the weakest Pixar movies, in my particular opinion, it's not the worst. So to summarise, A Bug's Life, 6.7 out of 10, I think is fair. I think it's an average film above this one, but do let us know your thoughts down those comments down below. Is it good, bad, terrible, amazing, none of the above? Let us know all that jazz down those comments down below. And if you haven't yet seen our review on Spy Kids, then I think you're really missing out and you should check that out right now.